All right, but let me ask you this. If I learn to do subliminal therapy, can I then, to the best of your knowledge, because I read your book, and in your book you advise your clients to use subliminal therapy by themselves when they go home, and to kind of communicate with that higher part of themselves. So is it possible for me, once I've gone through a session or two of subliminal therapy, is it then possible for me to do this by myself and rectify a few wrongs here and there, maybe kind of adjust a few behaviors, or build a different muscle in my mind, like I want to increase my willpower or my creativity or my ability to study or stuff like that?
Well, my short answer is, to the extent that you can be objective about yourself, yes, you can likely succeed.
Okay.
More pragmatically speaking, at a practical level, to improve your studying ability, in the model of subliminal therapy, the background theory of that, would conclude that something is in the way. Something is interfering with your studying.
Yeah, I understand.
And that has to be the focus of treatment.
Okay.
To eliminate that barrier. So that natural phenomena can take over.
I understand. Now, can you also use subliminal therapy for enhancing some abilities or capabilities?
To the extent that you can eliminate the barriers that are precluding that, yes.
Okay. But if there are no barriers, let's suppose, I'm just a regular John Doe who is just normal in every way, and I don't have any barrier that stops me from studying, but let's say I want to study better, or I want to improve my memory or stuff like that. And knowing about the subliminal therapy, there is a part of me that's controlling that aspect. So can I use then subliminal therapy to aid that part, to support that part to do an even better job?
If what you're talking about is a skill, memory is not a skill, I don't think.
Okay.
But if you're talking about improving your golf game or whatever, sports, or ability to study, ability to focus, ability to maintain attention over time, these are skills.
Okay.
Well, you would use subliminal therapy to identify and resolve any barriers to your doing that.
Okay.
And then I advise my patients to use self-hypnosis as a vehicle for practice.
Okay. So subliminal therapy is geared exclusively on solving issues, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not to say somebody is going to come up with a method of using it to do what you're talking about.
You just haven't researched that direction.
I have not given that any serious thought. For example, this subliminal therapy, this method is not cast in concrete. It's evolving. It's much different than it was in 1975.
Yeah, it's evolving, right?
Other people are contributing. There's a therapist in Iceland, for example, who is using this with children.
Yeah.
Has modeled the same basic philosophy, which is to tap into these extra conscious abilities. But the formal structure that I offer students to begin with, it is not suitable for small children.
Yeah.
It's evolving. It will change over time.
Of course.
So if this is your field of interest, go for it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, there's so many ways that you can use it. It's once it's just, they say sky is the limit. No, it's your imagination is the limit. So like you said, you can use it with children, you could use it in many other ways. You just need to go out there and play with it. So the workshop that you're going to do in Bucharest in 5, 6, 7 of December, what can people expect in that workshop? Why should people attend that workshop?
My experience is that something over 90% of the attendees in my workshops go through a sort of an awakening to different ways of thinking about mental functioning and how we can use these other abilities for constructive purpose. We're not taught that in our schools. We are taught methods of change, but mostly by rehearsal, to some extent. We are taught methods that involve uncovering the cause of problems, but the emphasis in general is on treating the symptoms. With this method, you bypass that. You don't worry about the symptoms, you go for the cause. Cause is resolved. The symptoms just cease to exist.
I understand.